Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and today we are going to be doing our April week 3 cash stuffing. If you guys are new to my channel, I do cash stuffings every single week and show you guys just a snippet of my financial life. I also talk about my goals and some of the debt struggles that I've been facing as well. I'll have some of those videos linked down below if you kind of want to catch up on everything that's kind of going on within my financial life. Also, I just want to make one thing clear. I haven't said this in a while, but in terms of the money that I put into my cash envelopes and my sinking funds, this is the money that's left over after I pay my bills. So things like rent and health insurance, my car payment, things like that. I just leave in my checking account to pay those bills, and I take the rest of the money out to put into my everyday spending and also my long and short-term savings. I also do auto invest, and I also invest in a high yield savings account, which I don't talk about here, but I have another video talking about kind of what I do and some of my goals for the year. If you do want to check that out, I'll have it linked down below. But that was a very long intro, so I'm sorry guys. Usually it's not that long. We're starting off with our cash envelopes, and we do have a good bit of money left in there this week. I will say guys, I am pre-filming this video. So I just filmed my April week 2 cash stuffing, and now I'm filming my week 3 right after because I am going back home to my parents' home, and I'm gonna be gone all of next week. So I wanted to make sure I filmed this in my usual setup and was able to upload a video for you guys next weekend, or I guess, sorry, next Wednesday. So starting off with food, we're only putting $20 in food this week because I feel so blessed to be able to say this, but usually when I go home, my parents do pay for my groceries and my meals. They do live like very far away from me, so it's not like I can go over for like dinner or lunch anytime. So usually they do treat me with that. So I'm just going to put $20 in there this week in case I do need to pay for something. Next up, we have stock up. We're putting $5 in there this week. And I am probably going to have to go on a Costco trip when I get back. All right, stock up has a total of $5, $10, and $15 in there. All right, next up we have spending, and we are giving ourselves $10 this week. I remember whenever I first got this new job and I got paid a little bit more, I was putting like $100 in there. I really miss those days, but unfortunately my rent went up and bills just happened and life. So trying to just give myself a little something. So we have $20 total in spending to spend how we please. Next up is house, and we are going to be putting $10 in house this week. I probably will need to get a few things when I get back from going to my parents' house, but we'll see. Just want to have that money just in case. So we have $10, $20, $30, $35, and $40 in household, which is pretty good. I did just stock up on like cleaning supplies and toilet paper and paper towels and all of that like 3 weeks ago, so I really hope that I don't need to get anything from Costco anytime soon. Next up is health. We are going to be putting $10 in health this week. I did get my protein powder, so we took that money out to put into the bank to pay for that. So we're starting from fresh here. Starting from fresh, I mean starting from scratch. I don't even know what I'm saying. All right, next up we have nails. We are putting $20 in nails this week. And we have our appointment scheduled for the week after I get back from my parents' house. So I have 1 more week to put money towards this. So we have 20, 30, 40, and 45, which is perfect because usually I like to put $60 towards my nails at least, just in case. Next up, we have makeup. We are putting nothing in makeup because we do have quite a bit in there. And then we have buffer. We're putting $5 in buffer this week because I'd like to build that back up to like $20, I think is where we had it last time, 15 or 20. That's ideal, just in case one of my envelopes goes over. All right, moving on over to our sinking funds. And if you guys have cash envelopes that you really like that are kind of similar to this, maybe a little bit different, that are simple, aesthetic. Let me know your favorite shops down in the comments below so I can check them out. All right, starting off with hair, we're putting $5 in hair, and now that I'm looking back at this, I really should have put like $10, but maybe next week, because I do want to get my hair done. So we have 50, 70, 90, 95, 105, 110, 115 total in hair. I'd like to have 130, 145 before I actually do make my appointment, just so I can make sure we're all set there. Usually whenever I make my appointment, it doesn't take too long to actually get one scheduled. So that's why I want to save up fully before I make that appointment. Next up, we have aesthetics. We are going to be putting $5 in aesthetics this week. I love stuffing at least $5 in most of my envelopes if I can. So we have $5, $10, $15, $20, and $25 in aesthetics. See, it's just gotten to the point now where all of my envelopes are, like all of them, seem to be teared. Next up is Christmas. We are going to be putting $20 in Christmas as per usual, guys. I know you're tired of me putting the same amount in Christmas, but gotta do what you gotta do. Maybe one of these days I'll change it up and put $21. So Christmas, we have 1, 2, 220, 240, 260, 280, 3, 310, 315. That is not, oh, that is right. Sorry, I'm thinking about cars. So we have 315 in Christmas for the time being. I don't know why that tripped me up so much. I, for some reason, thought I had a $500 slip in there. I wish I did, but I don't. So 315 total in Christmas. Next up, we have gifting, and we are going to be putting, let's see, $5 in gifting this week. It's so funny, sometimes I make my budget like a week or two in advance, so by the time I actually film my cash stuffing, I'm like, wait, where did I put this money? I honestly can't remember sometimes. So we have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and $65 total in gifting. I can't wait till that reaches that $100 mark. Next up is car, and we are putting $5 in car. So we have a total of 500, 550, 560, 570, 575, 580, 585, and 590 in cars. So almost to that $600 mark. I almost think next week I just have to put $10 in there at least to make sure that I get this to 600. I love those even numbers. Next up is vacation. We're putting $10 in vacation, which is a bit more than I stuff in some of my other envelopes. So we have a total of 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270 in vacation. And this one is just completely ripped down the side. So I must have had quite a bit of money in there previously. All right, next up we have luxury. We are going to put nothing in luxury this week, but let's just count it to see where we're at. So we have 1, 2, 250, 255, 260, 265, 270, and $275 in luxury. All right, next up we have business. So we are putting $5 in business this week. I always like to at least put a little bit of something in there. If I can get the money out, that is. All right, let's see. So we have a total of 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, $59 in business. All right, next up we have membership. We're putting $20 in there. Like I talked about last week, I want to make sure I'm starting to put a little bit more in there each week because I looked back at my bank statement and I was just a little bit shocked at how much money that I'm being charged for just my monthly subscriptions. So we have a total of 20, 40, 50, 60, 65 total in membership. All right, next up we have house. We are going to put $5 in house this week. So now we have a total of 1, 2, 205, 210, 215, 220, 225, 230, 1, 2, and 3. So 233 in-house. And we are not stuffing tax this week, but I am going to start putting a little bit of money aside into that tax envelope. All right, but that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and all of your support. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful rest of your week and your month, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.